How are things going, sir?
Typical stuff. I don't try to do anything too exciting. Try to keep it.
Just in life?
Try to keep it. Right here in the middle. No big peaks, no big valleys. We just kind of
My man said
keep it flat.
He said, no highs, no lows.
Just
I just get home from work, watch Supernatural. My life is complete. My life is complete, dog.
That's all we need. Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I said, nothing too crazy. Normal weekend stuff for the most part.
Yeah, man. Same. Nothing too crazy at all. We have Memorial Weekend coming up, so that's always fun. Yep. Barbecues, good movies, and stuff like that. So
what you getting into then? Coming up.
Well, we are gonna go see Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which is our movie of the week next week.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
So that's gonna be exciting, right? Get some food, maybe get a cocktail or two. It should be a good outing.
Yeah, sounds fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Very much looking forward to that, sir. But Rico's my buddy Rico's throwing a BBQ at his house on Sunday. Might pull it up a little bit. Who knows, man? You know what I mean? Might eat an ice cream sandwich. Not trying to get too wild. Trying to get too wild. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we'll have
time. I don't know if we'll have time. Okay.
Yeah, I cut down a couple of trees in my yard this weekend.
You're just a man. You are a man.
Well, I had one.
You come on this pod and tell me shit that men do from like Wisconsin and Nebraska.
I was putting in fence posts too. I'm just throwing that out there. Cut down a couple trees.
Man. And you just had some fence posts as the fence post with your hands. I get it. Tools involved.
You
just ran into the damn tree and it came down.
You watch Smallville, right?
Season 1.
When Clark's out there just working in the field, just putting up a new fence, driving those posts in the ground. That's exactly how it was.
Yeah, man. Just no equipment. Your wife is like, baby, you want gloves? You're like, what for? You always be doing manly ass shit. And here's me like, I went to brunch and had a couple mimosas. You know what I mean? I was with the girls.
We took a tree. Well, we cut down this one big tree that was like dead. Like it was gone. It was the bottom of it was trying to flourish, so we cut off the top of it so it wouldn't fall. And then we pulled up a pine tree that was like growing really close to my house, and I didn't like it, so we moved that. Yeah. Put up some fence posts. It was a good weekend.
Just an all around tool time weekend.
Actually, that was like Sunday morning. We did all that.
Good gosh.
Me and my brother were out there doing that.
Have you ever used? Because I know you have. What's the name of Thor's hammer again?
Mjolnir. Yeah.
Mjolnir.
Can't
pronounce that shit.
We gotta.
You really should take pictures, or your brother take pictures of you, like in the process of taking down trees with that. That'd be a good photo shoot, man.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And then take the same hammer, put on your Sunday best, go get family photos at JCPenney's, man. That's all I'm saying. It seems like a complete Sunday for the Villalobos clan. You know what I mean?
It's on the shelf over there, so shelf worthy, apparently.
The shelf is
shelf's still up on the wall, so.
Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing shows for The Life of Chuck, The Bad Guys 2, and our movie of the week, Nonnas. Give me that Sunday gravy. All right, team. What I meant by Sunday gravy, it's a thing that grandmother makes in the movie. That's what I was
Yeah.
referring to. Um, Nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Team, we have socials and we have some trailers and we have full reactions for our beautiful faces on our YouTube page. Do me a
Right.
favor, click that link tree in the show notes and check us out on all of our socials. Like, share, subscribe, and like always, we out here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that meant, guys. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right, team. We have The Life of Chuck, according to IMDb, a life-affirming genre-bending story
Oh
based on Stephen
man.
King's novella about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Chuck Charles Krantz. Written and directed by Mike Flanagan from the novella from Stephen King, and this stars everybody:
Yeah.
David Doshmalin, Mark Hamill, Karen Gillan, Carla Juvena, Nick Offerman, Mia Sara. I haven't seen Mia Sara in a movie since Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh.
Matthew Lillard, Tom Hiddleston, Chitwell Ejiofor, Molly Quinn, Jacob Tremblay, and
It's
the list
literally
goes on,
everyone.
team. Harvey Gillian, Carl Lumbly, Kate Siegel, like Samantha Soyan. There's Violet McGrath. There's
Wow.
just so many great names in this film. And I like this. You know, I think it's gonna remind me of the Jobs movie we watched.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
that we did the plot for. Where it was like 3 separate unveilings of a new product, but all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
I hope it's like that, man. That would be dope. That's actually a really cool like method to storytell, right? You're not telling everything, you're not showing everything, but you're telling everything through exposition and everything. So,
So is this like a? So it's literally just about this guy's life.
but it's like Stephen King, so
Yeah, I guess that's where
it's drama,
I
fantasy,
don't.
sci-fi, according to IMDb.
So something weird could happen. We just don't know yet. Something weird could be
Yeah,
going on. We could have
yeah.
a Truman Show
We
situation.
could have a Truman Show thing. He could
That's
he
kind of the
couldn't
vibe I got. To be honest with
he
you.
can get, he can't get abducted by some frost giants. I don't know, Javi. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
here for it, okay?
I kind of got like a little bit of a Truman vibe. Like, uh, I don't know to that extent, but like
Yeah.
something kind of there's got to be something kind of weird going on. But that trailer really didn't like let you in to that
It
part of the
just
world.
this trailer, and this is what I love about like trailers like this. It didn't tell you anything, but it still drew you in to wanting to know what it's about. It's kind of like how what Sinners did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Sinners trailer didn't tell you really anything about the movie. It just kind of showed you this massive, beautiful world that they created with these amazing, gorgeous characters. Top Gun Maverick. Um, this is what The Life of Chuck is doing here, where I don't know
yeah.
where it's going to go, but once it's on screen, you know it's going to be beautiful because there's already a buy-in team. So, The Life of Chuck team will throw us on our socials and let us know your thoughts. Question: what is your favorite movie based on a Stephen King piece of work? There's so many, so many, so many.
What's that? What was it? The Mist? Is that the one that had Brad Pitt in it? Was that Brad Pitt?
That was Thomas Jane.
I don't remember. I just made so I don't. I just remember The Mist. I don't remember anything about that movie other than The
That was
Mist.
Yep, it was The Mist. That's a Stephen King novel. Had Thomas Jane where they were in the grocery store the entire time.
Yeah, yeah. Is that who it was?
Yep, yeah. But there's it. There's the Dark Tower. There's so many. So,
Yeah.
let us know, team. All right, team. We have from DreamWorks The Bad Guys 2. The bad guys are struggling to find trust and acceptance in their newly minted lives as good guys
Mm.
when they are pulled out of retirement and forced to do one last job by an all-female squad of criminals. Directed by Pierre Perfel and J.P. Sands, written by Aaron Blabby,
Mm.
whatever.
Okay.
But just like, once again, all-star cast here.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell is Mr. Wolf. Mark Maron is Mr. Snake. Craig Robinson as Mr. Shark. Anthony Ramos says Mr. Piranha. Aquafina as Miss Tarantula. Zazie Beetz, Diane Foxington. Richard Doy as Professor Rupert. Marmalade coming back. Lily Singh, Natasha Lyonne,
Nice.
Alex Bornstein. Just thank you. Like I love when you get a fantastic cast of actors
Yeah.
and be like, y'all are the voice cast, right? Because you know it's going to be a good product here.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we record on the bad guys?
Yeah. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
It's a good
Like
time.
so, we got to pull up for this one.
This is a fun, like, middle of the road movie for like adults, right? So
yeah,
it's an animated movie, but you have a cast that you're going to go see in any movie they go to, anyways.
yep.
And they've been in some of the best movies, and we get to have a fun heist animation movie. You
Love it. You know,
so I'm
I'm a
pretty
big
excited
fan of
about it.
heist films.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's what I think it was why I put the bad guys on our list of movies to do the first time
yeah,
for the first one because I'm such a big fan of heist films. Seeing it again is gonna be dope, man. Also, like they're just cool.
yeah. Very,
Like,
very
like
cool.
Sam Rockwell as Mr. Fox is just the combination of like cool and silly that you just love, man.
Yeah,
And you got this great host of characters with him along the way. So yeah, definitely pulling up for this one in the theater. Me and Jen were talking. She was just like, keeps on bringing up. She's a Pixar girl
okay.
and loves Pixar movies, which is fine. I'm not a Pixar girl myself. Saw the OG ones, but I don't like pull up to every Pixar movie, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
and it's really got to entice me. Like the last couple Disney movies, animated Disney movies that I really enjoyed, pulled up for was Big Hero 6 because that was more of a superhero movie, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And Disney Animated did Zootopia. And the only
Nice.
reason why I went to go see Zootopia, which was fantastic, is because of the dope voice cast led by the myth, the living legend, Jason Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have pulled up for that, man. But like you have this cast and the bad guys too. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in there. I might even be in the damn theater for this, guys.
Oh man, let's go.
Team, we'll throw the bad guys too on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. All right, man. Let's jump into our movie of the week. Here we have
Awesome.
Nonnas. Nonnas dropped on Netflix May 9th, 2025.
Nice.
It's written by Steven Chubsky and written by Liz Mackey.
We don't have any information on this one. It is a Netflix drop. But I mean, this cast, they had to have a gigantic budget. So we got starting this one, Vince Vaughn as Joe Scaravella, Susan Sarandon as Gia, Lorraine Bracco as Roberta, Talia Shire as Teresa, Linda Cardellini as Olivia, Brenda Vaccaro as Antonella, Joe Manganiello as Bruno. I really messed that name up. That's all good. Julia Mateo as Stella, Michael Rispoli as Al, Campbell Scott as Edward Durant, and Richie Moriarty as Dan McClane.
Appreciate that, sir. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis so we can hop into this movie of the week.
Yes, Joe has a dream after losing his mother to open a restaurant and hire Nonnas to prepare the meals. He has a rough start, but ultimately overcomes with the help of his friends and a well-timed restaurant review in the newspaper.
All right, man. So let's just start here.
Okay.
I think we can agree one of our favorite actors on the planet, Vince Vaughn,
So good.
is plays this different character, right? We know Vince Vaughn from being the smartest guy in the room, the fast talker, the gets the girl, can just like make everybody else look dumb.
Yeah.
He plays this guy who really is enamored and in love and adores his grandmother and his mother and the way that they showed their love, as the old Italian way is, they cook humongous meals, right? That's the world that we're kind of meeting Joe, Vince Vaughn's character Joe, and I love the first thing, right? He's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
They tell him to go go to the bakery, get some stuff, get the bread, get the donuts, and he comes back with just the bread, right? Because he eats the whole dozen donuts, right? That's just go like that's just like a framing piece that goes like this character loves food.
Yeah.
Because not only did he finish those 12, I can't talk, those dozen
Wow.
donuts,
Knocked him out.
um, on the walk back home, he got home, handed the bread to his mother and grandmother, and was still like, "What y'all cooking in here?" Right. So his appetite was not wasted, right?
Yeah.
But that's how we're meeting this kid, man, and showing, that look that he gives his
Mm-hmm.
mother and grandmother while they're in the kitchen preparing this amazing Sunday dinner meal, man. Um, I really did appreciate that little bit of backstory to drive us to the point of the reason why he's doing what he's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most restaurateurs, they do it just to make money. They do it to, get rich and famous, right? Not his intentions at all. He lost with his mother and grandmother. He lost that feeling of the big Italian dinners that he came to know and love, and the feeling of family and home. He lost that when his mother passed away. He wanted to recreate that, and kind of twist it on his head, man. So like based on a true story. Joe Scaravella is a real individual who has a real restaurant.
Yeah.
Um, and for me, this was a Vince Vaughn role that, like, even though the stakes were low, and I'm going to keep saying that because stakes were really, really low in this movie. Thanos was not inbound. Um, he took he kept the comedy bits, but he took a dramatic toll for him to just show like how vulnerable he can be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a side of Vince that we don't really ever get to see, man. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, he dialed it back a bunch to where he was like the scenes he was in, he really let everybody else kind of shine. Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't the center of attention like we usually see.
Yep. Yep. Agreed, man. Agreed. Um, let's jump to Linda Cardinelli, Olivia, Joe's high school crush. I
Mm-hmm.
love how they meet back up at the farmer's market. Yay, it's a food movie, guys.
Yeah.
And they kind of fall back into those dreamy eyes with each other,
Oh
but
yeah.
it seems like Olivia is engaged or married or has something going on. We didn't really get much backstory to that either, did we?
Um.
Um,
Well, yeah, we learned that her husband passed away. Um. But like I said, that I mean, as far as that,
she had the ring on her, and then she didn't at the end. Yeah,
yeah, she moved the ring over because she was ready to move on, right? Uh, but yeah, that's about it. We didn't really learn much about their relationship in high school either. It was
yeah,
like they just picked up and they just picked right up where they left off for the most part,
yeah. Exactly.
as
There,
far as
man.
friendship concerned.
And she's also a lawyer, um, if I'm not mistaken, right?
She's in school. She's in
She's
school.
in school. Yes. She's in school to be a lawyer, so she kind of helps out. She lives right across she's like neighbors with one of the Nonnas who's in the
Yeah.
kitchen, but also an old flame of Joe's. So she gets pulled into this whole let's build a restaurant thing and help out. And so it's just fun, man. It's just fun
Yeah.
bringing it's like Linda Cardinelli, she's just been fantastic for many ages.
Oh, Laura Barton,
Um,
man.
before that, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before
I
that,
I
okay.
remember her back in Grandma's
Velma.
Boy.
Velma.
Velma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Velma hot finally? Yes. And it was because of Linda
It's fantastic.
Cardellini. Yes. But then,
Fantastic.
man, let's talk about the Nonnas, man. That's where this movie really shines, right?
Yeah.
You have Susan Sarandon, who, like, I don't know how old Susan is, but like, she's 78. Susan Sarandon still looks amazing. Okay, this woman at 78 looks
Oh yeah.
fantastic. All
Yep.
right. And kills it in this film as well. She plays Gia, Joe's deceased mother's hairdresser. Lorraine Baracco Roberta plays Joe's mother's best friend. We have Talia Showers Teresa, an applicant for the Nona chef job. And then we have Antella, who is Olivia's neighbor, right? So these
Yeah.
are the four Nonas that we have working and making this food. And like at first, you ever did you get the vibe sometimes that it was just like, like the other we have like child labor laws?
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
1,000%.
did you not think like the inverse of that, right? Like, shouldn't we have stuff for elderly or something?
Yeah. I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's obviously a real thing. The restaurant
Yeah,
exists,
yeah.
so he's operating uh, within the law if he's been successful. But
Yeah.
like there's, I'm sure there's a give and take there, right?
Of course, of course,
Like,
of
hey,
course.
my feet hurt, dude. I'm chilling today. Well, you don't have to make pasta tonight, stuff like that.
Yeah, man. There's
Um,
probably a lot of chairs in there. You know what I
yeah,
mean? A lot of
exactly,
stools. Uh,
exactly.
but I love it, man. They're four ladies with four different personalities, and they all have their own different Italian style for cooking because they're all from
Yeah,
different regions
right.
of Italy. So that was really really cool to see, man. And they were just, Joe's goal is to create a family to make dinner together and talk and laugh.
Yeah,
What comes at is the arguing and the bickering, and these ladies did it full steam ahead, man, full steam
hmm
ahead there. But it was just really good to kind of see them battle each other.
yeah.
So yeah. Joe Manganiello as Bruno, Joe's best friend. This is why I hang out with you, right? This is the reason why I write here is this guy. Okay.
Oh, Joe.
Because I'm Joe and I will have some crazy idea, which this podcast is, what things we do on here. I have a crazy idea and I'll just throw it to you and you're Bruno and you're just like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but give me a week. Right. And I'll figure
We'll
it out.
figure it out.
I got to pull this tree out with my arms first. And then after that, I got you,
So I
fam,
do my
right?
best thinking. I'm gonna pull the trees out. Yeah.
When I'm hurling trees, when I'm hurling great oaks.
Yeah.
Um, but no, he's Bruno's Joe's best friend, but he's a contractor, so he was able to help him like gut the restaurant and then clean it and fix it up and make it look fantastic.
I really
Um,
appreciate his like emotional arc from Joe first telling him the idea all the way to Joe convincing him to like go through with it with him.
yeah, yeah.
That whole thing was fantastic. I mean, just
Mm-hmm.
their back
Because
and
like you
forth
start
and everything
believing,
was
yeah. You
awesome.
start believing in him. Once you start seeing it, right? Once you start seeing that product, start
Mm-hmm.
seeing that, like, yeah, you bring a really good point, man. Where at first people are like, "What the hell are you doing? You're not gonna create a podcast. You're not gonna open a restaurant, right? You're not gonna
Yeah.
do a food truck, right? You're not gonna do this. That's crazy."
Yeah.
But then they start seeing it, and seeing is believing, man, and bringing it all together. And he was his biggest fan at the end.
And
So that was really cool.
that was like the best window we had to like the Vince Vaughn we see all the time
Yeah.
was him selling the product to Bruno and like not really giving him an option, right? Like
Yep.
he just starts talking and just going back and forth, and then he just closes the deal, and Bruno's like, "All right, then I guess."
Precisely, man. Precisely. And then we have Drea de Matteo as Stella Bruno's wife, and she's on board way before Bruno.
Yeah.
And you got to have that. So she's also in Bruno's ear and being like, "This is your best friend. His mom was close to everybody, and we ate over there, and we got to do this. This is
Yep.
for everybody." So that was really cool, man. We have other characters as well. We won't really get into them. For me, man, what I really liked about this film is that Italian music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over the course of the film, when they're building out the restaurant and cooking, it's just a really dope, light, fantastic touch, right? It's
Yeah.
You're not getting like Michael Giacchino or some big name composer in here, right? You're getting like this composer knew exactly what they needed to do. Thank you, Marcelo Varos, for bringing us this small budget, small film, and just showed that love, that Italian cooking, that
Mm-hmm.
Italian ingenuity, man. I really did appreciate that. Also, this was not shot in New York. This was shot in New Jersey, in places where like I grew up. So
Nice.
that was really really cool to see it as well, man. If nothing else, man, I do have a theme.
All right.
This is the Italian version of the Fast and Furious franchise. This is a small
Okay.
film about family and remembering the great meals shared around the table. What happens at the end of every Fast and Furious movie?
Yeah, you gotta have Sunday dinner or Sunday lunch or whatever it is.
Exactly, man. Coronas and barbecuing and
Mm-hmm.
family around the table, right? That's exactly what this film is. This is also Vince Vaughn's version of Chef. His best friend, John Favreau, did Chef a few
Yeah.
years ago. This is his version. So he's just trying to be cool like his
Okay.
buddy. But no, ultimately, man, like a man who lost his grandmother, who he adored, and his mother changed up his life, and then he changed up his life to like remember them both.
Yeah.
Loves his grandmother, loved his mother. They're both now gone. There's a hole in his heart that is like he's missing something, right? And it just helps that like Vince Vaughn's also this big strapping man
Oh yeah.
who looks like he just loves to eat. That's the hole that is missing. So he changes up his entire life and puts all his money in this basket to create this. So really cool.
Yeah. Cherry on top of that, true story, real restaurant. Um, and it's working. Right. This guy's still doing the thing. So
Still doing the
pretty
thug
awesome.
thizzle. All right, team. That's our conversation about 2025's Netflix drop, Nonnas, starring Vince Vaughn. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 5 buckets this week. Um, very very good movie. It was a fun watch. I didn't really know. I didn't know nothing about the movie. I just watched it. Right. Um, and yeah, I mean, right off the bat, it was a different Vince Vaughn, uh, which was fantastic to see. Right. I mean, we've seen him kind of do this, but like, I don't remember any like full movies of serious Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, agreed.
Right. Um, and I mean, the rest of the cast was fantastic. I think they really put something very well together as far as like you said, a lower budget, um, no big grand explosions, nothing crazy, right? It was just a solid movie and story that I really appreciated. So 4 out of 5 buckets. Bet you, man.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, this is a very low stakes film with heart. You
Lots of
want
it.
them to succeed, right? From the get go, you want this guy to succeed. You fall in love with this kid as he's walking home eating these pastries or whatever. You want to see the Nonnas come together and create amazing meals, and you want people to fill up this restaurant.
Yeah.
You also, like you said, you also get that dramedy turn for Vince Vaughn. He's done drama before. He's also done like brutal roles, right? Where he's been like in jail and he's like this hard guy. So he's done drama, but like the mix of keeping like that dramedy, right? That light, but also serious tone where you see him get emotional, right? He has, he was great in this and showed true emotion for the people around him. Just even the one scene when the Nonnas are bowing at the end, then you see like his grandmother and mother there bowing, like he sees them, right? It was like the Force Ghost in Return of the Jedi is what I thought about, which was cool, which was really cool, man. Dude has more range than what most people will give him credit for. For me, man, this film gets 3 buckets of popcorn. It was a really enjoyable time. What I wanted to see is more cooking, right? If you remember like Chef, we saw the food being prepared like in great detail. Like the camera was literally over Favreau's hands while he was preparing the food, right? For me, if you're going to do a food movie, that's sexy. That's what I came to see, right? I want to walk out of the theater, or I want to like turn off Netflix after this film, right? I want to go to the kitchen and I want to make shit. As soon as I saw Chef and I saw him make that grilled cheese for ScarJo, I was like, I called ScarJo. She didn't answer, but I still made a grilled cheese.
It's hard to get a hold of.
Hard to get a hold of her. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, that's what I really wanted more of, and that's why I went into this movie thinking I was going to get more of. So I was a little disappointed in that, but still, a great film, a great small film with a lot of heart. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through 2025's Nonnas. Next week, we'll be discussing Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
You can catch that in your local theater.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Trying to go to Olive Garden?
Let's go.